hard way wrestling. It is Rumble weekend, boys. We are here. It has taken 5 days to get here. I think that's how the weeks work, right? That's how it works. Rumble weekend, boys. How are we doing? Are we ready for the Rumble?
We are doing
Always.
good.
Certainly.
One of my favorite pay-per-views ever.
That's right. You say that every year. This is your favorite pay-per-view. And you know what? I actually think you might be right, because WrestleMania to me is really commercialized now. It's not really – it's made for wrestling fans, but it's not made for wrestling fans. It's like WrestleMania is like St. Patrick's Day of wrestling. Like every idiot and their brother's out, whether they know what they're doing or not. They're out watching WrestleMania. But Rumble season – is a different story. And speaking of Rumble season, I am so excited to have this guy do a run-in today. Back by popular demand. Not really, because nobody really gave a shit. Welcome back, T-Bone Jones is in the house. Welcome back, T-Bone. Look at the head
Glad
of
to be
that guy.
back, gentlemen. Glad to be back.
Looking good. How you feeling, T-Bone? It's been what, 3 months?
Something like that, yeah.
Like this is you're out. This is like an Oscar injury. Like it's been a year. It's been 3 months, but we're gonna call it a year. It feels like forever.
Yeah, I stubbed my toe and got ingrown toenail and whatnot. I had to set out. Pulled LeBron James.
Okay, well, like the WWE now, we like to give guys time off. Right, so now that we're in Rumble season, and actually after tomorrow, where do we go from here? It's Mania season, baby. So,
Yep.
But welcome back, T-Bone. It's good to have you, T-Bone. Tell all these idiot hardway wrestling fans where you've been.
Been working and working on my YouTube channel and doing my own thing and.
Tell us what you've had on you. I don't give a shit about your work. We're all working here, bro. We're all working. Tell everybody exactly what you have going on your YouTube channel, who is now over 7,000 subscribers?
Yeah, over 7,000. Hang on one second, 7,435 or 36.
Yeah, but who's counting? Who's counting?
Yeah, at this point, I'm not counting. I'm just blessed to have one subscriber. So I thank God for each and every one of them that watches. I try to subscribe to every single channel that subscribes to me. I try to give it right back, show love.
You are quite the whore. That's right.
Yeah, I like to spread my legs a lot.
Yeah. So you've had some interviews. You had Travis on the other day.
Travis Payne, great guest. He was a fun guy to have on. Very exciting show. I also had the real deal Ryan Dickenberger. He's a Tough Man champion. He won the heavyweight Tough Man title this year when I was there. Both nights went 4-0.
Hold on.
That's a hell of a name.
I'm going to tell you this right now. That is a setup if I've ever seen one. A guy named Dickenberger is a professional fighter. Like,
Not
how many times?
Not professional.
That sounds like a porn name.
Professional event. Didn't even count as amateur.
Okay.
Amateur
yeah, but how many times do you think Dickenberger punched a dude in the face for making fun of his name?
Well, Tough Man, it was at least 4 times because he TKO'd everybody he fought in the first 2 rounds. Okay. All right. Did he win the whole thing? Yes, he won the heavyweight title. And tonight, he is fighting in the Parkersburg Tough Man. And if he wins it, he plans on coming back on my show. And we're going to have him back on for the second time. Wow. Best of luck. Also, since I'm here and we're talking about it, I want to shout out his boxing gym, King's Hands Boxing. They do a lot of charity work, a lot of youth boxing, helping a lot of kids in the areas. So if you get a chance, check them out on Facebook. And they're in Fairmont, West Virginia. I don't know their exact hours, but I'm sure their Facebook, so it will tell you everything. Dickenberger for president. two of my favorite foods, by the way, put into one. That's actually it's
Pretty good.
You heard it here first.
That's right. So
Jesus.
we're all paying attention to what you're doing. I know you're busy over there. Somebody on YouTube says hello. It is I don't know. It's in Chinese or Mandarin or whatever that is. But anyway, hello on YouTube. We're also on the TikTok today. Ladies and gentlemen, go like and subscribe. All right. If you're coming across this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on every video. Listen, on Facebook, if you would go into someone's Facebook and look at every one of their pictures and hit the thumbs up, it's stalking. But not here. Not here. I'm okay with it.
We encourage it.
We absolutely love it. Randy's in the house. Love you to do that. Go hit the thumbs up. If we could get 50 likes, thumbs up on this video, that would be awesome. Ring that bell. Drop kick it. Dickenberger that bell, will you? Appreciate that. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, let's get into it here, boys. It is Rumble weekend, Indianapolis, Indiana. But before we get to that, we got a couple stories. Our first announced induction into the Hall of Fame, Triple H. What do we think of it? Now he's already in T-Bone. What's your name on your page?
I was getting ready to answer him back.
Go ahead and answer him, and then we'll get into this story.
Oh no, I was going to write it in the chat.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, check out the chat, Randy. So anyway, Triple H already in the Hall of Fame for Degeneration X, correct?
Yeah.
He said that Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, who wasn't allowed to go. China also in that. Was she in that?
No.
They didn't
Yeah.
put China in.
She's in with DX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was in there with DX, and then X-Pac in there, or the 1, 2, 3 kid, or whatever you want to call him. But now Triple H is going in by himself. He was doing a show the other day, and Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker surprised him. He actually looked really surprised when they came out and announced that he was going to be into the Hall of Fame. T-Bone. Give me. Were you any of you guys Triple H fans?
Love him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably one of my all-time favorites.
Give me, T-Bone. Give me one of your favorite Triple H moments.
Cactus Jack, Royal Rumble, Hell in Cell.
Okay, I like that. Ricky.
Because at the time I was in, I believe, high school when he. Well, yeah, of course, the crotch chop, because I mean we did that all over the fucking place. But I'm gonna say when he had
anybody suspended?
No.
I got a few
no.
write-ups.
Me neither.
I did it at youth group. I was doing the crotch chop during youth group.
No.
hey, Christians.
So as a young man, one of my favorite moments was when he had that chick pull her tits out on Monday Night Raw.
That still comes up. That still comes up in my news feed.
Dude, that was so awesome when that happened. He said, "No, all the way out."
All the way. Scotty, give me the game. Give me one of your favorite.
There's two, really. I mean, ultimately, there's one of them is just combined his original, or not his first run as WWF champion. When I started watching SmackDown, when I first saw him come out with the Attitude Era Winged Eagle belt around his waist, like, you just couldn't not hate his guts, but yet there was something about him that drew you to him. And then one of my other favorite moments, and like one of the most amazing crowd pops, is the night he came back from the not tricep, but the quad injury. Yeah, when he comes back out on Raw that night, wow, is that crowd electric? So, like Triple H, he was the one that really, like I said, like I didn't watch the Attitude Era when it happened because I didn't have cable, and then SmackDown comes on network television. So I kind of had to catch up with everything and kind of find the storylines and figure out who was mad at who and why. But no matter what was going on, Triple H always was that guy, whether he had the belt or he didn't. He was always that guy that just made you just want to hate him. And yeah, he was, had a great in-ring career. So, yep.
Until he had the job out the undisputed title on Hulk Hogan at fucking Backlash right after he won it.
Yeah.
Mine in particular is his entrances into WrestleMania or whatever. He always had the best entrances on the Harley, big skull, chains, pulling a cart with Stephanie standing in the back or whatever, or so that he. Big Lemmy, what was the group that Lemmy was with? Motorhead. I mean, anytime, when you hear that guitar, you always knew it was Triple H. And the spitting of the water, he was always such a showman. And his entrances are always top 5 in any entrances ever. And all his parody stuff, anytime he decided he was going to make fun of somebody, his comedic timing was hilarious. We go back to DX, but when they did the whole Nation of Dominance, which would never fly today, by the way. Actually, not even sure how it flew then. But
that was hysterical.
So the Vince era. So Triple H, well deserved here. Wait a minute here. Let's look.
Part was boinking the owner's daughter.
Randy said we had to kick kids out of summer camp when he was in college because they were doing the crotch chops off the diving board. My favorite was his favorite was DX rated Nitro. That's right, the tank.
Yes,
the tank. That's huge. Let's a couple accolades here. IWF Heavyweight Champion. Let's just look at the real stuff here. WWE. WWE, WWF champion 9 times.
Yep.
World Heavyweight Champion 5 times. Intercontinental Champion 5 times. European Champion twice. Did he beat Owen?
He beat Shawn for the first one when Slaughter put them together, and they had that. It was before the finger poke of doom where they tied up and Shawn laid down, and they had that whole thing, which was hilarious.
European champion twice. Tag team champions 1 time with Shawn Michaels.
He had the tag titles more than once because he had them with Stone Cold when they were the 2-man power trip.
The WWE tag team titles he held once. The WWF World Tag Team Championships he held twice. Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels.
Oh, well.
There you go. King of the Ring, 1997 winner. Royal Rumble, 2002, 2016 winner. Wasn't he supposed to win another Royal Rumble? And that was he got in trouble for the whole thing, the curtain call. And he was being punished for that.
The Ring. That was
King of the Ring. Okay, King of the Ring.
Yeah. That was the King of the Ring that started Austin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. King of the Ring, 97. He won in 97, but he was supposed to win it before that.
He was supposed to win in 96.
Yes.
He was supposed to win in 96, and then it was Austin that took it from him when the curtain call happened and Vince had to punish somebody, so they punished Triple H.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they jobbed him out to Warrior at Mania.
Everyone jobbed out to Warrior, unfortunately. Royal Rumble winner 2002, 2016. Maybe he'll be in this year's Rumble. Just kidding. Road to WrestleMania tournament 06. 7th Triple Crown champion. 2nd Grand Slam champion. Slammy Award winners. Best hair. Oh my God, moment of the year, which I understand because that's all I ever win. Match of the year, Undertaker Hell in a Cell. and then a bunch of other accolades. So well deserved for Triple H to get inducted into the Hall of Fame by himself. Okay, who's going to induct him?
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got to be HBK.
Yeah,
like
think so.
I can't think of anybody else.
Who?
Vinnie Mac, baby.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my god.
God.
I had to say it. Somebody had to say it. Why not me?
Ricky, we can go to the Hall of Fame if you want. If you want to go to the ceremony, we can go.
Yeah. Do we
I
really
think they do
to...
it after SmackDown. I think they shoot SmackDown.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then they have it like directly afterwards. So Rob says China's going to induct him. I think he means China. I think that's the China he means. Wait a minute, I lost my spot here. Let's get rid of Triple H. He's gone. All right. So we're going to talk about Rumble here before we get into Rumble. I saw a thing on WWE, the WWE website, that Goldberg was training, and it was a video of it, like a 3-minute video of him or 4-minute video, whatever it was, talking about what he has to do to get back, to train and get back into good shape and to keep his old ass muscles loose. And then I started thinking, why the hell are we seeing this? Why am I watching this video right now? Why is it on WWE.com? Are we about to see Goldberg come back? Is he coming back for Rumble?
God, I hope not.
Oh God, no! Please don't let it be Rumble. Like, let it be one of the small pay-per-views. Let it be Saudi Arabia, or let him drop somebody else. Like,
give me Gilbert, no more Goldberg.
yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Give me Crossberg, no more Goldberg.
I honestly would take that. I would take Crossberg over Goldberg any day of the week.
Yeah. He's that Crossberg something else. I've talked to him in a while. Anyway, I'm not sure where this is going. We don't have a ton of information on it, but I did find it funny that they had this up on WWE on WWE.com. So it feels like that they're getting ready for something. I don't know. They teased this last year. T-Bone, they teased this last year with Gunther. Do you think we're going to get a Gunther match?
I think it's going to eventually lead to Goldberg versus Gunther at some point. I hate saying this, but Goldberg's going to be in the Royal Rumble. I heard rumors that they're going to allow Hogan and Flair in there too.
That's not okay. I don't know if you. I don't
just
know if you
like just like the Shield's gonna come back.
Yeah, like Dean Ambrose is coming back.
I thought that was going to happen, guys.
And it's funny. This is the most coherent Jeremy has been in a long time on stream, and he's still talking shit. He's still talking shit. Did you watch Saturday Night's Main Event where they booed the snot out of him, and he couldn't even make it down the ramp with his old ass?
Oh yeah, that was Saturday Night Main Event.
Huh? No,
yeah, I was thinking it was Raw on Netflix.
It was
Raw.
Raw.
Yeah, it was Raw. Yeah. Sorry, it was Raw on Netflix. Yeah, they keep Jesse and Hawk apart.
Yeah, that's why Hogan didn't do Saturday Night Main Event last week.
He had family. He had family stuff.
Oh, he said that.
He came the first, the next racist grandpappy.
Randy says Goldberg versus Gunther at Mania.
No,
God, no.
Yeah. Gunther's going to drop the belt to somebody before then, though.
Before Mania?
I think Goldberg and Gunther's going to happen after Mania.
For that to happen at Mania, I don't see him letting Goldberg wrestle for the belt at his age.
No. He's not.
It'll be. I think that'll happen well after Mania.
If that happens at Mania, Gunther's got to drop the belt.
Who would he put over? I mean, at this point, what does it matter? I don't know. He's an attraction. This is the Saudi Arabia thing. Sarah says that she's sick of Gunther too. This is definitely a Saudi Arabia thing. Yeah, she's sick of Gunther. I know, Scotty, calm down. I don't want you to go. I don't want you driving to West Virginia right now. This is definitely an attraction match for sure. I can't imagine it's going to be at Mania. It would make zero sense for it to be at Mania because of how the Rumble works and how the Elimination Chamber works, how these guys fight for the titles at Rumble. So unless T-Bone's right and this douche pickle ends up in the Rumble and wins the damn thing.
I'm not saying he's winning the Rumble, but at Elimination Chamber, they could have Gunther drop the belt inside the chamber. And then
anything's possible. It is wrestling. So anything's possible. I think we're more or less going to see Jon Moxley before Gunther drops that belt at Elimination Chamber. So anyway, again, to me, an attraction match. I can't imagine that they're going to do anything with him at Mania or anything else. I mean, it was
Saudi where they actually like his old ass,
right? Where he can drop Cena on his head before his last. All right, well, let's get into it. It is Rumble season, and we are going to do something here that we've been doing for a couple weeks now, and we can't do it without Rick.
It's time for Rick's Picks.
Where's my card at?
It's time for Rick's Picks. It's time for
Rick's Picks.
Card.
That's right. It's time for Rick's Picks. We're going to get into the Rumble here. We're going to talk about, there's 4 matches. You got the men's Rumble. You got the women's Rumble. You have Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes in a ladder match.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
We have a 2 out of 3 falls match, DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. We're gonna get into that, but we're gonna talk about the first 2 matches first before we get into the Rumble, and we're gonna talk about the Rumble. So Rick,
2 out of 3 falls, WWE Tag Team
Wait
Champion.
a minute, Rick. Wait a minute.
What?
It's time for Rick's Picks.
I thought you already did that.
I know. I just can't get enough of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Can't get enough.
all right, Tag Team Championship match, DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. Oh man, Scotty, who you got?
Oh gosh. Honestly, I'm gonna call the Motor City Machine Guns on this one. I think the DIY tag title run was only going to be a short run. I think they wanted to build to a bigger match, and hence why the 2 out of 3 falls at the Rumble. So I'm calling Motor City Machine Guns to get back their tag team titles.
Who you got, Crossberg?
Well, Scotty's on crack. Why would you take the titles off of Motor City Machine Guns, put them on DIY, just to turn around and put them right back on Motor City Machine Guns right away? That makes zero sense to me. I think it's going to be a good match. Both teams can go. Ciampa, Gargano, good wrestlers, Ciampa, great wrestler. Gargano, okay, good wrestler. I think Candice LeRae actually is a better wrestler than he is. But anyway,
Johnny same face.
Just kidding. Johnny can go. And then we know what Motor City Machine Gun bring. Probably the top tag team in WWE. So I think that that the Yes Boys are going to get involved with this somehow. Don't know how, but I'm thinking we retain here.
So you're going with Regeneration X.
Regeneration.
T-Bone.
Regeneration.
My predictions from Motor City Machine Guns. I agree with Jonathan that the Yes Boys are going to get involved.
Yes,
the
boys.
The Yes Boys are going to get involved and accidentally cost DIY the tag titles and back to Motor City Machine Guns, which leads to the Yes Boys versus DIY or whatever. And
say it right. Say it right.
What?
Yes, boys.
Yes, boys.
There you go. I hate that they stole the Miz and Johnny's entrance.
Oh God.
With the slow-mo camera. I hate that. Anyway.
Jesus.
Yes, boys.
Yeah, I agree with old Crossberg. I think DIY is going to retain here. It's too much shenanigans from the Yes Boys, and
Yeah.
Motor City Machine Guns are going to have to wait till their next opportunity. Undisputed WWE Championship and Winged Eagle ladder match. KO and Cody Rhodes. Who you got there, Homelander?
Who's Homelander?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Who you call Homelander?
Go ahead
three
there.
of us.
Go ahead there, Turtle Lettuce.
Okay, now I know you're talking about me. All right. Cody Rhodes, of course. Cody Rhodes is gonna win this. I don't see any other way around it. Cody Rhodes is winning it. And hopefully going to get rid of that god awful weather belt and keep the Winged Eagle title.
No, I'm sure he just messed his microphone up.
I did not.
Oh wow!
I'm good.
Nice.
I did not. Did not mess it up.
Since he's got his title belt, who do you got?
Well, first off, I think we get a return of the snake, Randy Orton. We're getting Randy Orton back in this match. I think that which is going to lead to KO and Randy eventually. But I think we're getting Randy at some point. Someone's getting KO. Someone's getting RKO'd off of that ladder, or cuttered, or crossroads, or whatever. Cody Rhodes brings home both belts and puts the other one back on the shelf.
Scotty.
See, I'm of two minds of this because, I don't necessarily think that KO could. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that KO could be an effective WWE champion right now. And in my view, they could use this to turn Cody in a different direction going into Mania, because there is still other things that Cody needs to deal with. So do we have Cody and Roman at Mania for the title? If so, Cody wins it. If not, if we're going to push Cody in a different direction, maybe even an eventual heel turn before Mania, we could go in a direction with that. There could be a CM Punk Cody Rhodes. I mean, there's ways they could do it. And in my view, I would love to see Kevin Owens as the champion. But with all that being said, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes, and I'm pretty sure he's retaining in that ladder match. So
it's clobbering time.
It's a clean sweep. I'm going with Cody as well, but I think Sami Zayn is going to come out a little confused on maybe siding with KO in this.
Just in general.
And,
a little confused.
And that's going to be Randy Orton coming back to even up the sides to help Cody retain.
I like it. I like it.
I like that. I see that happen.
I like it. All right, well, let's get into the Women's Rumble. So here, as of now, here is who has declared. Besides everybody, right? Besides everybody,
everybody's declared and won. We've known that.
So there's
the refrigerator, or not the refrigerator, the dishwasher has declared. Right?
Sarah has declared for the Rumble. All
Sarah's
right. Well, that's my pick. That's my pick.
We know you're taking John Moxley.
Here's who's declared for the Women's Rumble: Nia Jax, Bayley, Naomi, Bianca, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Lyra Valkyria, Ivy Nile, Io Sky, and one that I'm very disappointed in that they go ahead and they went ahead and announced this already. Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
They announced it? Why couldn't it be a surprise?
Well, I have a theory. So, how many people is that, by the way? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that means there's 20 other people that we don't know that's going to be there, right? So I feel like they announced Charlotte as being there. They said Becky was not going to be there, which I don't believe a fucking word they say.
She's going to be there.
I think she's going to be there. Jordan Grace is saying that she has her mother's 50th birthday party.
She's already signed a multi-year deal from what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, she
yeah.
has. Yes. But she said she wasn't going to be there because she was hosting her mother's 50th birthday party.
I believe that when me shit turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
Yeah. There's no way that
Love it.
there's no way that she is not going to show up.
Rob, you're smoking with T-Bone smoking.
Well,
AJ's not winning it.
She's not winning it.
AJ Lee is going to be in it. I'll bet
Maybe. Well, I saw the interview with Punk where he was like talking about AJ a little bit, so could be a swerve. But I think that there's a bigger return here. That's why Charlotte's it's not as big of a deal for a return. Yeah. So when that number counts down to 10, from 10, it's going to be awesome to see Charlotte back in the ring, plastic surgery and all. But I think there's going to be a bigger return here. I don't know exactly who it's going to be. We could speculate on who it's going to be. Any idea, Scotty? Any idea who the big return is?
I mean, other than Becky, who else has been out that we don't really?
Asuka's been the only other one
No,
that's been out for a while.
What's his what did it Santinarella? Is that what he called him?
Santina Morella.
Santina.
No, Santina. It was Santinarella when he came out in the dress and won that could be one. We know it ain't gonna be Beth Phoenix because she's over, watching her husband's ass.
Taker's wife would be one of them in there.
Yeah, but we're talking a big return.
Yeah, we're talking big return.
Like Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool actually had a really good run.
She did.
Was it last year or the year before?
The only other big name that's been out for quite some time now has been Asuka.
Is that bigger than Charlotte Flair though?
No.
No.
Yeah,
No.
We just saw Asuka, what, 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Really? I thought it was longer than that.
Who do you think, Jason? Who do you think? Who's it going to be?
A big return? Well, I feel like one of the Bella girls are going to be in it, right? I think one of the Bellas.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it'll be the one not married to Danielson.
Yeah. Nikki Bella. I think it's Nikki that's going to be because she's hanging out with John again.
The one that just got divorced from her husband for beating her husband up or whatever.
Rob says May Young. That would be a good one.
Zombie Mae Young coming back. That would be phenomenal. God. I don't think I see. And here's my theory. I'm gonna pull a T-bone here. I don't think Moolah and Mae Young ever died. Like they just they may have.
They look dead for the longest time.
They look dead for the longest time. So I think they're still living somewhere.
Wendy
like they're in their hundreds at this point, 120 at this point.
They're in Vince's penthouse.
Hanging with Tupac in Cuba.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a return, but I think it would be almost ridiculous to have Tessa Blanchard show up for the Women's Royal Rumble.
That would be
No.
big.
That crowd
That
would
would be
tear
big.
her
I think
up.
it would be big.
They didn't yell rate you're racist at Hogan.
No, they just booed him out of the building. Like, no, Tessa Blanchard coming back. No.
When can we all just forgive and forget? Words are words. They ain't like actions. Like, has she ever done anything to somebody that other than words?
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I don't know that we have any real people don't like people sometimes. And I think at this point, I think she's never really apologized. I think that's what everybody's upset about. She's never really apologized for the things she said or done or whatever. And she is who she is. She's a Blanchard, for Christ's sake. I mean, if people are still waiting on Tully to apologize from 50 years ago, it's not happening. It's not happening. So anyway, and then her dad in this whole Power Town bullshit with these.
They didn't boo him and Arn at Saturday Night Main Event.
No.
Yeah, they've cheered them.
Yeah, it's a different atmosphere. It's just a different atmosphere. Impact Wrestling and AEW is more like an indie crowd. They always feel like indie crowds. They almost take control of the show sometimes. All 7 people at the AEW show. Actually, you hear them individually. So honestly, as a return, I don't know. I really don't know.
there's really like if they decide like they've already done Lita and Trish too many times, so bringing those two back, I mean, while it'll still be a pop, it's not.
We got women from NXT as well that'll probably be in there. I could see Roxy being in there.
Yeah, I believe Lash Legends. She hasn't declared yet, but I think they're going to be in there. Or
those two will be in it. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if Cora Jade wasn't in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. They have a lot of people, but again, it just feels weird. Why would you announce Charlotte being in the Rumble? Why wouldn't you deflect like you're deflecting for everybody else? I don't know. It just feels like there's got to be somebody bigger that's coming. So it could be CM Punk's wife. Could be.
I mean, do they have anybody like? Because here's
Masha
the thing.
Slamovich.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Knockouts champ. Yeah.
Why not?
Mickey James.
Yeah, Mickey.
That could be one that could come back.
That's Aldis's wife, right?
Yes.
I got a couple predictions.
Okay.
AJ Lee.
Yep, I like that one.
Yep. Gail Kim.
I hope.
And
not.
Medusa.
Oh God, no!
They just showed her on Saturday Night Main
She
Event.
was just on Saturday Night's Main Event.
I was like, Jesus, Pete.
I don't think she's doing anything anymore.
I never say never. She got a black background in karate.
I think she comes out and digs through the trash can looking for a belt.
She'll pull the 24/7 belt back out.
Yeah.
Randy says Victoria.
Ooh, that's one I forgot about.
Yeah, Victoria. So,
Yeah.
But didn't she have a neck injury or something, and that's why she had to leave the ring?
we all do.
Yeah, you have a traumatic brain injury. You don't have one.
Cornbread. Anyway,
Cornbread, damn it, cornbread.
so I mean, we'll. All right. So that being said, it's
Who's
still
winning?
Rick's picks. Who's winning this damn thing?
Who's winning it?
Charlotte.
Yes, that's my pick.
That's my pick too.
Charlotte
Howdy.
or AJ. That's my two picks.
Charlotte and Tiffy would be a pretty spectacular hot match. I mean, a good match.
Well, here's another.
Your feelings right here. Go ahead and say it.
Just saying.
Well, go ahead, Scotty.
You know what? Who else? Oh, let me give you one here real quick. Here it is. I saw an interview the other day that Tiffany Stratton, about Tiffany Stratton, that someone stole. She stole one of Mandy Rose's lines.
Oh yeah. Put some
What if we get a
respect on-
Mandy Rose return?
And she just said something not too long ago on X about wanting to come back.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's a different world now.
What about Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would.
That would be a big
You
pop.
come
though.
back,
Andy
come
Rose
back.
came back. That would be the big pop. That would be a big pop. I think.
Huge pop.
Yeah.
Huge pop.
Yep.
Pop.
That'll probably be Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
Scotty, who did you pick?
The one thing I was kind of thinking about, and again, like they could go a different way with this. I think Charlotte will probably be the one to win it because it will probably be Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton. But again, she's not been doing too bad this year, and I kind of would love to see maybe Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton. So I could see, like, I can see the way I was thinking because Raquel Rodriguez is in there, so I could see some kind of interference where, like, Raquel gets eliminated, but kind of like she goes back, but then somehow comes back. Like, there's something that happens that brings her back out and causes Liv to win the Rumble. So I could kind of, like, again, I'm pretty sure Charlotte's going to win it, but I could see them going in that direction using Raquel to help Liv win the Rumble in some way as well. So
Okay.
I love me some Liv, but I really don't think she's winning it.
again, I don't either, but at the same time, I like when he said Raquel was in there, I was like, ooh, there could be an interesting way they could do that with, you know, kind of like somebody either like holding somebody or pulling somebody out, or and then it's kind of also a disputed win. So now you also have this little thread that they can pull on later for that kind of thing. So and something that they can do in like a 6 months to a year's time when they turn Raquel on Liv anyways. So
Him.
Oh boy. We have Nikita Koloff in the chat. Perfect timing, right when we're getting to. We want to be done in an hour. Damn it. Nikita Koloff's in the chat. We got a joke from him. Let's get that joke. But before we get to that joke, Men's Royal Rumble. Here's who's declared besides everybody. John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Yeet, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Shinsuke, LA Knight, Logan Paul, Penta, Chad Gable, Braun Breaker, Carmella Hayes.
Oh
So
boy.
that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So there's 15 people left. All right. So joke. What is the difference between Roman Reigns and World War One?
Oh boy.
what?
What is the difference between Roman Reigns and World War One?
Okay.
Not a clue.
Slow on the typing. Slow. Here we go. Shit Stain is a wrestler. What? Shit Stain is a wrestler. I don't know where that. I don't know. That's terrible.
I didn't even see the punchline yet.
World War One is over. God, I feel like we're recycling these jokes now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Get new material, Damien. Stop listening to Gilbert Godfrey.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Sarah says she'd like to see Jey Uso win. All right. So, all right. So they're the men. There's 15 other guys that have not declared yet. I heard that almost he just dropped the tag titles. Or they just dropped the tag titles over Noah. So it's a possibility that he gets.
he didn't drop them. He pulled the Freebird rule, gave it to the third man of their group.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah.
I love the Freebird rule. Just ordered a Bad Street USA shirt, by the way. I can't wait till that comes in. Anyway, give me somebody. Well, go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry. I'm stepping on your dick here.
Yeah, easy. All right, go ahead there, Crossberg, since you're willing to give your prediction.
I think after the promo that CM Punk had the other night versus Cody Rhodes, talking about stabbing him in the front and not in the back because he is Cody Rhodes' friend, I think CM Punk wins this. I think he was supposed to win last year. I think he tore his tricep, and I think that they want to put CM Punk needs that WrestleMania moment.
Oh yeah,
that's my pick.
There you go,
Scotty.
Honestly, I can agree with that, and with the way Punk has been used recently, and like the promos he's been cutting, not just the Cody promo, but then also the talking about throwing all the guys out, including Hogan's dusty ass, and stuff like that. And Punk's been on a roll, and they don't have to use him for he goes to the Rumble, he wins the Rumble, he's got 2 months to recover. They'll use him on promos. They can really get him over by talking, and it's a perfect way to lead into Mania, where and then you have the best match of your career, Punk versus Cody, for the title. So yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
Unless Drew comes and dumps him over.
Yeah.
T-Bone, what does the turtle lettuce tell you?
Turtle Lettuce tells me that CM Punk is winning the Royal Rumble. But one of my predictions for one of the entrances is going to be TNA's Moose. I want to see TNA's Moose in WWE, and the reason being is kind of selfish. I refereed one of the very first wrestling matches, so I want to see him on WWE TV. I like the guy personally. He was pretty cool to me when I did meet him. I got to referee one of his very first wrestling matches at APWA Pro Wrestling in Parkersburg. So I like Moose. I think he's a talented athlete, and I hope he gets in the Rumble. I don't hope he wins it. I want Punk to win, but I hope Moose at least gets to appear in WWE.
Nobody from another company is winning the Rumble.
No,
So-
no, by no means. By no means.
Unless
That
it's
would be-
Santino Marella.
That Cobra.
All right. So here's my crazy prediction. And I kind of agree with whoever M.A. Biz that just put Punk doesn't need to win Rumble to set up a Mania triple threat with Rhodes and Roman. Roman is going to win the Rumble. But
Okay.
remember, Punk is still owed a favor from the Wise Man,
You got
which
it.
will get him into the Rumble and make it a triple threat.
I completely forgot about that. Now I have to go back and
I
change
did
my
too.
paper.
I love it. That's it right there. Right there.
So give me the Tribal Chief, the OTC,
Love it.
as
Love
your
it.
25
Love it.
Rumble winner.
Interesting.
M. Abe. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that
honestly
was a good
forgot
call.
about that.
Hunter Hamilton's in the chat. What's going on? Hunter
Poopy
Blaze.
pants.
The fake Canadian.
He's not fake. That's real.
No, he's
Rudy C. Corey Graves will be in the Rumble since they do commentary. And you know what? That's actually a good pick.
That's a
too.
good
Corey,
oh.
Corey Graves, that's a really good prediction.
Would he
3DC.
pull it? Would he pull a king though? Would he pull the king?
have a heart
move?
attack?
No.
Crawl under the ring.
Crawl
Sleep
under,
with
like-
underage girls?
He'll be under the ring.
Wow, are we going
He'll be
there?
under the ring watching the monitor with Swoggle.
Yeah.
LB Boogie Brown says, finally someone who makes sense. Roman is winning. I mean, it's very possible. It's very
That's a
possible.
possibility.
It's very possible.
Possibility.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
Love
I
to see-
forgot
love
all
to
about
see the
the.
new faces. Love to see the
I can't wait to see what R-Truth does this year. He's
Yeah.
always been one of my favorite parts of the Rumble as of late, with the ladder, thinking it was Money in the Bank, or with the hot tag last year
Yeah.
with Dominic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dominic. I mean, it's very possible that he's already done he's already run down to the women's match with the ladder. Like I don't know if they're going to continue to do the same thing with R-Truth all the time.
I mean,
yeah.
they ran Kofi jumping off of steps and chairs and handstanding for about 8 years straight.
It's very possible that we get both New Day in the match, and then Big E.
What
comes
if Big
down.
E comes out? Yeah.
Yeah.
What if Big E comes back?
And
We
eliminate-
none of us even talking about that.
Big E and Woods' family eliminate New Day.
The person that I want to see in the match, and I think they can use the Rumble to set up, something. And again, I'm going to pull another T-Bone here. I want to see Joe Hendry. I want to see him come out, get maybe possibly eliminated by John Cena, therefore, which then will set up some kind of, hey, you think you can eliminate me in the Royal Rumble? I want to go with and like have some kind of a battle, at least a promo battle between the two of them.
I'd love to see
So-
Joe Hendry against Cena at Mania.
Well, it's very possible Joe Hendry ends up at Rumble, but he is on the Jericho Cruise this weekend. So, but he's not listed to do anything on the Jericho Cruise till February 3rd.
Do you
Maybe?
believe?
Yeah.
Love it. So, all speculations for sure. It's gonna be an interesting weekend. We love the Rumble, so it's gonna be fun. Tomorrow night we're gonna be out. We're gonna be at Frosty's house for the Rumble.
Having members mark chips.
That's right, eating members mark chips and sugar-free desserts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So anyway, that's going to do it here for our Rumble show. Those who just came into the chat, make sure you go like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining and jumping in. We certainly appreciate it. Say his name and he'll appear. Herpes.
You've been saying his name, but he hasn't shown up on our podcast yet.
He
So
will. He will. He's here. I think he's here. Do you guys want Joe Hendry? I can make a phone call. It's not a problem.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah,
problem.
why
I'll
not?
just make the phone call. Yeah, not a big problem. Anyway, thank you for joining us. T-Bone, welcome back. We're glad to have you back for the Rumble show. Don't know how many shows you're going to be available for, but love to have you back anytime.
Definitely be back.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We will see you guys. Have a good Rumble weekend, by the way, because we're on the road to WrestleMania after this.
yes,
Yeah.
We're going to be pointing. We're going to be pointing to whatever.
oh, wrong side.
Yeah, well, is that what?
Which way? Are we?
Oh, is it wrong? All right.
This
Can-
is the
can I-
worst-
can I-
this-
Can I
Worst-
point to can I point to that behind me, even though it's a Star Wars
You
sign?
can. You absolutely can, Punk. You can point at whatever sign you want to point at. You can point at. It's right. It's Star Wars. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pointing.
T-Bone's pointing back at his live nudes neon sign.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at Brian Hardy. That's what I'm going to point at.
Brian Hardy will be an entrant in the Rumble this year.
Oh, Rob says, bet it turns out like Just Incredible. Bet this turns out like Just Incredible. I would love that. I would love him to win the Rumble,
That
and
would
then
be cool.
then not show up for Mania. That'd be probably anyway. We're rambling. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.
On the hard way.
Peace.